This is Infiniclick. It's an incremental upgrade automation style game where you have to try and convince people that you're not a computer. What do I mean by that? Well, let's jump on in and explore what this game is all about. Alright, we are in. This is the interface that we are going to be dealing with. We have, if we click on our little email over here, we have an email from Fun Corp. As you're already aware, you owe Fun Corp, what is that, 2,200,000... That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money for your past actions against us. Fun Corp wants to help you earn that money back. You'll be able to use our software to generate income and repay your debt in easy installments. Please click the button below to add the CAPTCHA program to your digital store. Fantastic. So we will do that. We will go into the digital store where you can see that we've already got email, which is grand. But now we are going to be able to unlock the CAPTCHA ability. That is going to pop up on our desktop. We're going to be able to get this over here. We can move things around, which is kind of cool. But also... look at this. We're going to start generating a little bit, thank you. We're going to start generating a little bit of money back towards that, what is that, 2.2 million coins by pretending that we're not a robot. And oh, this is just the start of things to come. Now, there are a couple of different upgrades that we can use to increase our earning potential. We can make extra earnings, increase your profits per click, or we can increase our chance of a critical click. I think we're just going to go for the extra earnings to earn, what is that, 0.05 coins. It's pretty miserable, to be honest, but hopefully we're not going to be doing this for altogether too long. There's a little sort of quick access area over here. Let's max out. Let's max out as much as we possibly can before the next major milestone pops up, which is at about 5 coins. Fantastic. Emails. What's going on? Let's have a little look. Ooh, a little help. I heard about the trap Fun Corp sent you. You can count me in the fight against Funzo McFun and his gang of corporate morons. Remember that underground software store I was working on? Well, version 1.0 is ready. Okay, let's obtain it. We'll install the suspicious program. We take a little bit of a hit, but frankly, I don't care because we've now unlocked the pirate shop. Heck yeah. So, the pirate shop is pretty cool because this allows us to unlock some illicit programs that are going to make our job just that little bit easier. Automatic cursors coming right on up. Boom. We can activate you. We can place you over here. And every 3 seconds, there we go. We're making money. We are making money. Fantastic. And of course, we've got our own little upgrade path over here. We can unlock an extra cursor. Fantastic. We can also unlock click frequency. It's currently 3 seconds between clicks, but we can do better than that. Let's make sure that we have got a nice big area that we can click. We'll also increase click frequency. I probably want to increase click frequency again, because that is the sort of next little milestone that will allow us to automate everything as much as we possibly can. And believe you me, I am all about the automation here. Fantastic. We've received mail. Let's go down to 2.5 seconds. That's cool. So whilst that's making a little bit of money in the background, we can head back and have a little look at Fun Corp's next request. For now, you may download the Fun Corp payment program to make the first installment of payments. Oh, great. Just what I always wanted. Deliveries. Allows payments to Fun Corp. Maybe I just don't take this one, but sure. I'll do it. Right. $10 to deliver, and this is going to give us new programs that are going to be available in the store. So, yeah, it is unfortunately worthwhile, but also we need to try and pay back this money somehow. Let's increase our income per click. Let's get a few more crits. And then I think we probably want to save up for... the new program over on the right, which should happen very, very quickly. Excellent. We will make the delivery. Fantastic. Email. What have we got? We've received your payment of 10 coins. Your debt is now 10 coins less. Amazing. Thank you. New programs are available in the store. That's what we like to see. Let's go into the digital store and have a little look. Ooh, okay. There's a whole bunch of different programs. Before we do, what's our next milestone? It's 200 coins. All right, 200 coins, and we'll be able to nab ourselves some new programs. That's fine. Now, these are some other ways that we are going to be making money, not just the traditional CAPTCHA over here. Inventory is free. Here you can see all your currencies. Sure, we'll do it. Fine. I have not got very much space on my screen here. Okay, well, that's not exactly super useful, but that's okay. Hey, again, I've made a hack that tricks the operating system into thinking that you have more desk space. That is unbelievably useful. Thank you very much to my piratey compatriot. 25 bucks to expand desktop space. Don't mind if I do. Let's use the magic of editing to fast forward to when I've done it. Amazing. Right, so as you can see, we've got 3 windows down at the bottom here. Let's buy the desktop space. Use the mouse wheel to zoom in and out. Fine, happy with that. We can make that happen. Right click or scroll up on the section that you want to zoom in or out of. Ooh, very nice. Okay, that is flexible. Okay, so we got loads and loads of space to play around with over here, so we don't necessarily have to keep looking at this tiny little area. Might want to get emails set up over here so that we can just have a little look. We'll get rid of the pirate shop here. That's fine. Is there anything else that I want to get open for right now? No. I tell you what I do want to look at is some other opportunities to make money. Well, traffic fines are pretty darn cheap, so let's do that. We'll get rid of this, and we'll open up traffic fines. Now, traffic fines, again, we are doing the miserable automation bit. So what we need to do is we need to assess the speed of the vehicle here, and we need to, or the maximum speed that the vehicle should be going at, and we need to assess the vehicle here, the car speed, and if it is going well, then boom, look at that. We will get ourselves a little bit of money. Car is totally fine. Great. So we're making by the looks of it, a single coin. Yeah, a single coin every time we do it. So that is good. What are the upgrades? Earn more money from speeding fines? Yes, that's good. Fine for headlights off. You can and should find cars that don't have their headlights on at night. Ooh, okay. This is going to get very, very complicated very, very fast. Let's take a little bit more speeding. That is a big bad no. Car speed, yes. Good. Good. Right, I'm clearly making money. What I need to do is I need to save up. I need to do better in the CAPTCHA department for sure. I also want to probably unlock some more stuff. Also, if I get this wrong, for example, I'll just say that that's okay. We get a penalty, and it's a time wait. So that's absolutely not not something that I want to have happen too much. So yeah, we want to make sure that we are always on the right side of the speeding. But to be fair, I think we can rack up like a pretty decent chunk of cheddar by just focusing in on this. However, that being said, I don't want to focus in on it for too long. Let's move you right across to the side here. We'll jump on into the farm, a farm where you can grow vegetables that can be used in other programs. Right, how's that gonna work? Let's have a little look. Ooh, look at this. Fantastic. Right, grow vegetables. If you close the program, the current active crops will be lost. Fine. So we just have to... this is like a little idle game within an idle game. Amazing. Extra goblin. I do love goblins. Extra zones, worker movement speed, crop growth rate, extra vegetables. Right. Okay, one more goblin. Let's do it. Fantastic. You can see that we're planting all of these crops. You love to see it. Let's get some more worker movement speeds. Also, I suppose I could probably get another clicker, right? And then just put it on either the up arrow or the down arrow and just take the hit on some of the penalties. I don't think it's quite there yet in terms of that's a viable course of action that I want to undertake, but it is definitely something that we can do. And I should theoretically, yeah, there we go. This is all sort of going on in the background, which is marvelous. Very, very happy with that. Right, I'm gonna get myself another clicker, which we can deploy, and then we'll probably get 1 or 2 upgrades in the clicker speed, just so that I'm making a consistent amount of revenue from this button right here. Just about unlock the next automatic clicker, which is brilliant. Get you placed over here, and then let's pursue 2 upgrades in this bad boy. Alright, got a few more upgrades under my belt, looking and feeling pretty darn good. We've got 3 clickers, we've got a pretty fast sort of click rate. I say a pretty fast click rate. Every 2 seconds, it's hardly anything to write home about, but it's fine. What I do want to look at is my farm. My farm's looking pretty darn good. Our inventory now includes vegetables, by the way, so that's kind of nice. It looks like these goblins are doing a final job of farming. Want to jump on into the digital store, sell salads made with harvest vegetables. Excellent, let's do it. So that will hopefully allow me to utilize some of my vegetables. Do I need to do anything here? I suspect not. I think we just do I think we just wait, and then I presume the vegetables are going to be taken from here, distributed to the goblin customers, and in an unbelievable turn of events, wow, that's actually 3 coins. That's pretty darn good. That's pretty darn good. Let's get another goblin stall. What do all these do? Extra ingredients. So does the selling price. I'll take it. That's pretty good. I mean, forget robot clicking. I want to run my little robot economy here. This is what I'm talking about. What do you give me? Seeds. Crops grow faster. I'll take that. I'll take that twice actually. Yeah. Walking speed, sale price. There's a lot of good stuff here. I like the fact that we sell for 3. That is phenomenal. And in fact, I want to increase the number of ingredients again, because that would be fantastic. Workers work faster, workers move faster. Sure. Okay, so I think now things are looking a little bit better. What I'm also thinking that we probably want to try and pursue, whilst we are just making money in the background, which is just the most amazing feeling in quite literally any video game that I play, where you set up a little sort of automated route like we've got right now. It just feels so darn good. It feels so darn good. Can we get a pirate shop open here? Is there anything else that we can get? We can buy the additional desktop space, but I don't really think that I want to do that quite yet. Maybe deliveries, we can get that open if I want to, but fine. Right, $100? Sure. Let's get another one of these. And you know what? I think we're just gonna put it on. I think we're gonna put it on the no. Yeah, and then we'll take negative penalty times as much as we possibly can. Yeah, fine. Reduce the penalty time. So hopefully, next time that it goes, it's much quicker. So we don't really necessarily need to worry about the automation as much. Now, obviously, it's not exactly ideal, but I would like to check out the fines for driving the wrong directions, fine for littering, fines for headlights off. Do we click a specific button? We just click no. Okay. That's okay. Do we click no for the headlights off? We should find cars. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it like this, and we're gonna increase the amount that we make from speeding, which is pretty darn good. We've maxed out the number of illicit cursors that we can get, and we're making some pretty decent money. We've only got 4 vegetables, which to me says we need to invest a little bit more in our goblin operation over here. That is exactly what I am going to do. Let's increase goblin. What is that? Worker speed? I think it's goblin. Yeah, goblin worker speed, which is good. Adds a new farming area with higher quality crops. Nah, I think we're just fine with doubling down on our goblin operations. This is looking good. This is all coming together so nicely. Deliveries, remember, we need $200 in order to make that happen. So we're a little bit of a ways away off that. We also need, what was it, 250 in order to get the desktop space. So fine, the goblins are going to be having to work overtime in order to run things, but that is just fine with me. We're going to be upgrading here for a little while. This is looking great. I'm now making a pretty significant amount of money just through my virtual goblin vegetable selling, which is quite satisfying, to be honest. We've got 4 sellers. We're selling for $8 a piece, and in fact, I can double that up. We can add some more vegetables. That is pretty darn good. We're managing to roughly hold even on the vegetable frontier, although that does look like it is now sort of diminishing somewhat. So clearly, gonna have to nab ourselves an upgrade, whether it's a. I mean, maybe we just get access to another area. Yeah, let's get access to another area, and then we'll probably see if we can try and shoot for the grow speed. And then maybe another goblin, another helpful goblin. Meanwhile, over here, traffic-wise, we're doing fine. I've managed to max out a bunch of upgrades. We are now at the max amount of money for the fines. We are at the minimum penalty time. We currently have a 2-second waiting time, which is grand. I can get the rest of these upgrades. I mean, I don't imagine that they will be overly expensive for me to do, but I mean, look, every little helps, which is fantastic. It's a little bit annoying that we have to, you know, occasionally wait a little while, but I mean, I don't care. I don't care, because at the end of the day, I'm making money by doing nothing, which is just fantastic. But I really am sort of more concerned with what's going on over here. Right, next thing that we want to think about is deliveries. I mean, pretty darn close to 200. I click a little bit. I edit a little bit, and boom, suddenly we're going to be at 200. It's magic. It's magic. We've done it. Let's get it delivered. Yes, let's do it. We have made our next delivery. Let's check out what's going on in the email, shall we? Congratulations on completing another delivery. I will take the new programs. Thank you very much. Let's have a little look at what is on in the digital store. Also, there's another email. We'll check that out in a second too. Harvest. Collect wood, fruit, and flowers. Fine. Cows and chickens. Fine. And a smoothie shop. Okay. Do I want to just nab them all? I kind of do. Also, look, we are holding even on vegetables, which is pretty impressive. What does that mean? It means we are going to increase the sale price. Boom. Let's do it. Okay, then let's get harvest. We're going to buy this. What is that going to mean for us? I also feel like I need to get... I also feel like I need some more desktop space. Yeah, kind of a little bit desperate for desktop space here. That'd be great. 30 bucks a piece? Holy cow, that is a lot of cash. I mean, that's gonna... Worker speed would be good. Yeah, definitely the worker bundling speed would be great. But you know what? We'll get the extra desktop space. That is at least fine for now. We got another place up here. Deliveries. Can I drag you over to here? Yep. And then let's zoom in here, move you down to the bottom right-hand corner, and then get emails. What do we got? Hey, I created a hack for the delivery app. Unlock it with the button below and check it out in the hack store. Okay. Is that in the pirate shop by any chance? It is indeed. Allows you to receive delivery requests from outside Fun Corp. Thank you very much. I'll take it. All right, that's literally just updated this. So 16 vegetables. We're going to get some rewards. Okay. Take this back down here and have a little look. Do you want to make the delivery? Yeah, I'll make 16. Oh, I see. So that gives me cash per second because we delivered the vegetables. Okay, that's nice. I am now making a very, very significant amount of money. I'm in a very good place. Definitely feels good. Our next delivery milestone is 2,000. We're not a million miles away from that. This is definitely where the cheddar is made. Let's yoink this. Let's yoink the upgrade for the goblins. Yep, that seems important. And then let's see if we can try and nab the crop speed. I feel like, I mean, how much are we even selling for? 45 bucks a piece. That is quite good. Don't know how often we are going to see the options in the delivery area refreshed, but we will keep an eye on things over there. Let's minimize this. This is this mouse here. What I actually want to do is I want to get you up to 2 seconds, because if you're at 2 seconds, or if you're anything less than that, where we're going to actually be wasting time, because the cooldown for the penalty is 2 seconds. So that is absolutely perfect. We're just going to guess 50-50. Who really cares? Max this out, or as close as we can get to maxed out. Yeah, and then we just don't worry about traffic anymore. We just don't worry about traffic. Traffic takes care of itself. We will make X amount. I don't know how much we're actually going to make. Let's increase the amount that we're making per click as well on the CAPTCHA. I don't think it's that much. There might very well be a program that allows me to figure out how much we're making from what. But anecdotally, looking at the situation here, it looks like we are pretty much goblined to the hilt. We are all in the goblin world. And with these little upgrades, I think we've maxed out the number of goblins. We can get one more goblin over here. What are you? You are extra vegetable? Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take it once. That's fine. And then crop growth speed, sure. Worker speed, fine. As long as our vegetable number is positive, then we are good. Okay, now it's finally time to get involved in harvesting. And I need to keep a lot of stuff on screen right now. Deliver some more cherries. Or deliver some cherries, I should say. How many cherries do we have? We get wood, and do we get cherries from this? Let's have a little look. No, we get wood. No, we got cherries. It was just, or we got fruit, should I say. It was just a little bit out of range. That's fine. Let's buy the additional things. Smoothie shop, yep, let's get it. Fantastic. Get that out of the way. Let's bring you down here, because this is now a management issue that we are going to start having. So, what have we got? We've got harvest, which is going to give us wood. Oh my lordy, there's a lot of upgrades here. There is a lot of upgrades. Extra goblins. I'll add a few extra goblins. Harvesting speed, chopping speed, trees per area, bushes per area, flowers per area, wood per tree, fruit per tree. Okay, a lot of stuff. What have we got in the smoothie shop? Presumably, it's going to work very, very similarly. Very, very similarly to the other... selling operation that we have. I think that is indeed the case. We are going to... What are we consuming here? What are we consuming in the smoothie world? It's got to be the fruit, right? Teapot? Tea from flowers. Yeah, it's... Okay, so it's flowers using 2 eggs and 4 pieces of fruit. And then what are we growing here? We're getting the cows, chickens, walking speed. Wow, okay. Eggs, milk. Fine. Fine. So, as long as we keep up the pace... There's so many upgrades here. As long as we keep up the pace here and here, we should be fine. Yeah, there we go. Milk, eggs, flowers. It's all starting to filter through. Deliveries. Yeah, I would love to deliver you. Fantastic. What's next? Flowers. We don't have enough items at the moment, but we will soon. Honestly, I think I just want to keep investing in this. In the happy carrot. I mean, there's so much mileage. There's so much mileage here. And I feel like I'm not even necessarily, like, fully exploiting it yet. And it's just vegetables. Vegetables are so simple to deal with. How fast can we go? We can clearly go more. 120 bucks a piece now. That is pretty darned impressive. We'll get a few more upgrades here. We'll probably get 1 or maybe 2 more goblins. We're pretty much maxed out on the farm, so I think once we've maxed all of this stuff out, we're gonna focus up on this operation. But yeah, let's focus on getting this maxed out for now. Alrighty, we've got the happy carrot all maxed out. I mean, literally everything possible. It is looking good. We are making so much flipping money. And there we go. We've maxed out the number of goblins that we can have tending the vegetable garden. We just need to increase the extra vegetable sort of crit chance thing. And also movement speed, which I think just needs, yeah, 1 singular upgrade. Maybe a couple left on the vegetable upgrade. But this is looking really, really good. And after we have dealt with this... after we've dealt with these last 2 upgrades, which are going to give us a lot of money, we're going to turn our attention to elsewhere. I also should point out that there are a few deliveries that I can do. For example, milk. We can... Okay, no, we can't do that, apparently. We don't have enough milk. But I've done a couple, and now we're making, like, a very, very small amount. Do I want to take the delivery quite yet? I don't think I do, you know? I really don't think I do. For the very simple... Amazing. For the very simple reason is that it is going to mean that I need to address more floor space. I need more... In general, quite a lot more space, actually. And the pirate shop will give it to me. So why not get the desktop space first? That'll presumably give me, yeah, a 4th quadrant. That means that we can make the delivery quite sensibly right now. But I don't think I want to do that. I think I want to just get leveled up here. Let's get at least 1 level in everything. There we go. Before we turn our attention... Whoa, these are some really expensive upgrades, actually. Before we turn our attention to going anywhere else, we'll increase worker speed, get a few more tables. Excellent. This is going to turn into a really nice smoothie shop. How much are we actually selling the smoothies for, though? That's what I want to know. I don't think it's going to be a huge increase. What is it that we sell? We sell cakes, smoothies, and tea. Tea from flowers and stuff that we're harvesting. How much are we selling? Come on, let's have a look. 184 bucks? That's not bad. That's not bad. It's kind of difficult to see what's going on here unless I have access to my inventory. That is the sort of really critical or mission critical thing, I should say. So I wonder if there's not really a way that I can get the not really a way that I can get it on here. You know what? Sure. Let's do the delivery. Yes, I would love to do the delivery. Can I make 5 milk? I must be able to make 5 milk. I can't make 5 milk. Let's go all in on cows. We've maxed out cows. There we go. Maxed out. What was that? Milk upgrade? Increases the amount of milk obtained with each collection. We need it. We need to. We absolutely need to. Right. New area. Check out the email. The 3rd payment has been received. We've got some new programs. Brilliant. The definitive program. There's a new program in my store. It'll make things easier if you're overwhelmed with so many programs. That's exactly what I was saying. That's exactly what I was saying. Chiss Online. The famous board game. Okay, for 200 bucks, that's a steal. It's an absolute steal. Right. Oh, we gotta play chess, do we? Right. We need to assess the winning position or the best position. I have absolutely no idea. Move forward? Yeah, that was not a good look. Is this the queen? This is like the pawn. This is like the king. And then this is like the castle. Take? Bad take? Bad take. Bad take. That was not super hot. Oh, I see. It's randomized. Right. So you can go diagonally. You can take in any direction. Fine. Can I take... Ooh, let's move there. It's a bloodbath. It's an absolute bloodbath. Move there. Okay. I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing. This is not so hot. What are the upgrades? Loss of ranking position. Increase. Okay, ranking position, prize for winning. Prize for winning's 50, though. That's pretty darn good. Right, let's go into deliveries. We must be able to get milk now. We don't. Why on earth do we not have enough milk? We just don't. We just do not. I tell you what, it's got to be a goblin supply issue. Do we just need to... Yeah, we need to hire some more goblins. Hire some more goblins. Increase worker speed. We are able to max this out fully? Pretty much. Almost. Growth rates, eggs. Yeah, so with apart from a few growth rate issues, that's fine. Right, let's stop getting distracted. Go back to the pirate shop, see what you've got here. The Automator allows you to automate certain programs to generate resources in their background. Their performance will be lower than when managed manually. Fine. Let's have a little look. Let's see how it works. Right, CAPTCHA, we can automate. Traffic fines, we can automate. Farm, we can automate. Happy Carrot, etc. Presumably, we have the ability to increase the number of automation slots. Yes. Okay, increase the number of automations. We'll do that. Right, so what do we want to automate here? I think we want to automate... we don't want to automate cows and chickens. We want to automate CAPTCHA. That is... It's just not... Yeah. It's just not that interesting, to be honest. Traffic fines, we're going to automate as well. I don't think we need to worry about that. There we go. Get rid of that there. What do I need to do with these pointers? Pretty much nothing. Make the delivery of those things. Beautiful. More milk. Yes, please. Finally, we're harvesting enough milk. That is great. Do I care about automating anything else? No. I kind of want to keep these things open. Maybe I'm going to upgrade them to the top. We'll move you up there. That's fine. Our next milestone for delivery is 16,000, so not crazy. We'll increase that. I don't think we need these automatic cursors anymore. I did just spend a lot of money upgrading them, but that's fine. I think we just kind of want to double down on all of the infrastructure that I have got here, but I have just really kind of ignored. We'll increase worker speed. We'll increase the number of seating options. This is where the money's going to come from. The smoothie shop is where it is at. So let's pour a little bit of effort and energy into making it not terrible. What's that last upgrade? Increase the capacity of feeders and troughs, which is honestly fine. Yeah, if that doesn't get upgraded for a little while, that's not necessarily a problem. I actually legitimately just won a chess game. That is that is quite remarkable. I mean, cool. That means that my ranking position goes down, which I think is a good thing. Should I try and do it again? This seems, I mean, absolutely wildly optimistic. You cannot take there. You can't take there. We got to move you out of harm's way. There we go. And then you can only take upwards. Nice. It's too easy. It's actually too easy. It's actually too easy. Look at that. Look at that. Once you know the rules of the game. I mean, this is... Nobody's got time for that. Once you know the rules of the game, I suppose it is actually very doable, as it turns out. You cannot take there, so that's fine. You can still yoink me. But that's okay. A little bit of yoinking is fine, I think. I'm protected. Yeah, take that. You're going to take me. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. If you take me, that's okay too. I don't think that there's actually anything that we can do to... I don't think there's anything that we can do here. Sorry about that. We kind of screwed the pooch a little bit on that one. That's fine. You take there, take. Wonderful. And then move up here. But now I've got 2 donuts, and the donuts are the best things. You take me there, I win. It's just that simple. Okay, so that's good. And you know what? It's actually provided enough of a distraction that we can probably get a bunch of remaining upgrades. There we go. Is that a fully maxed out cafe? It's pretty darned close to it. How many bits of smoothie material do we have? I mean, fruit and flowers are not in large quantities. It's probably time that we devote a little bit more effort and energy to upgrading this. Right, let's get the harvest upgraded, and then I think after that we are probably going to try and pursue the next delivery to Fun Corp, which is going to be 16,000. We'll deliver some wood. Great, we'll deliver a little bit more wood. That's fine. We're now making 3.4 per second. Yeah, so I think afterwards, after we get this upgraded, we can probably head towards the next 16,000 upgrade. Very cool. All right, almost everything is maxed out, and if it's not maxed out, it's in a pretty decent place. As you can see, we kind of go through these like little phases. We harvest everything on the board. Trees per area, etc. Wood per tree, not fully maxed. But we enter a brand new area, we sort of grab all the fruit, and that is what is modified by the harvesting speed, the movement speed, etc. We're going in, we're getting all the fruit, we're getting all the flowers, and then we are using the flowers in order to make tea. We're using the fruit in order to make a cake, and we're using milk and fruit in order to make ourselves a smoothie. And a sort of rough cursory look at the number of resources that I've got. Everything looks like it's in stock. We've got fruit, flowers, milk, eggs, etc. That is fine. That's exactly what we like to see. As long as it is all in stock, I'm not overly concerned about how it's all sort of coming together. Delivery-wise, is there anything else that we can... Yep. Yoink. Yoink. Fantastic. We're now up to 4.52 per second. That is pretty lame. I've improved my position a little bit. I think the whole point of this this game, and I've upgraded it a couple of times as well. Loss of ranking position, gain of ranking position. We gain more points if we lose fewer points if we lose, and we gain more points if we win. But I think the point of this, little game is not necessarily. Don't love any moves here. That's fine. Yeah, I think the point of this game is just to kind of keep you occupied, more so than anything else. That's fine. We can move around, and eventually you'll fall into my trap. Amazing. So I think it's just kind of keep you occupied as the game is going on in the background. And what do you know? We have now managed to deliver a whole bunch of resources. Deliver more. Amazing. Right. So we've received an email. Let's go down to a empty area. Fun Corp. We have... Wow, we've actually paid off quite a lot, relatively speaking. Let's obtain some new bits of kit to play around with in the digital store. And deliveries, the next delivery is 200,000. That is quite a lot. Right, alchemy, I'll buy. Sushi, I'll buy sushi. Fishing, will buy. And Wolf's Revenge, I will buy it all. Look at that, my desktop is coming together nicely. Alchemy, what is alchemy? Aha! We add flowers. And we get a potion. Well, you know what? It's a good thing. Move this down here. It's a good thing that I have been looking forward to. Yeah, increases the value of the clicks by spending the flowers. Fine. It's a good thing that I have been looking for something to do with my clicker. So there we go. Let's do that. If we have a little look at... It's not here, but it's up here. Yeah, so flowers, we are going to start to see that drop pretty quick. But that's okay. We'll get a few upgrades in there, and then we'll come back. We'll have a little look around in just a second. For now, let's continue exploring. We've got alchemy. The sushi. Sushi is going to consume What is it going to consume? Chefs will prepare sushi if there's fish in the inventory. Right, so clearly, this is going to be our ability to get rid of the fish that we are presumably going to fish here. Right, so goblins on the boat increase the amount of fish that the boat can carry, fishing time, spawn frequency, etc. Okay, that's fine. I'll invest a little bit just in this sort of setup as well, because I mean, we're gonna have I pretty much maxed this entire area out. That feels pretty darn good. I will make another delivery. Fantastic. Flowers, yeah, we're still dropping. We need to be careful of light flowers. Anyway, Wolf's Revenge. What is this? What the heck is this? I have no idea. Attack? So if I sort of take an active interest, we will presumably win more, I would imagine. Right. I can only trigger the attack ability every now and again, but presumably I can heal up. Fine. That is also on a timer. Right. So what I can do is increase attack power, increase total healing, increase or reduce the cooldown of the potions. Fine. Strong attack damage, etc. I don't think it's a huge money spinner. I don't think it's a massive money spinner for us, but at least it'll be sort of automated, I suppose. We don't really need to focus up on it. Move this across to here, move this across to there. Give me Sue's sushi. Can I swap you across? No, I cannot. I don't have the technology for that. Right. Milk we're doing fine for. Anything else in the pirate shop that I wanna nab? Desktop space. Wolf's Revenge. Automatically start a new game on defeat. Yes. Automatically use a potion when health drops below 30%. Also, yes. Very interested in that. Don't think that we necessarily need more space right now, but it's fine. Right. Sushi wise, we're gonna need to do something more here. We got a lot of fish coming in. I presume, just on the basis that I invested quite a lot. 24 fish and 110 potions. Fine. Fine. Let's turn our attention to sushi down here. What can we get upgraded that we particularly care about? Selling price, always a great thing to do. Sure. Adds a simple sushi dish to the menu. I don't know what was on the menu beforehand, but there we go. Adds a sushi and vegetable dish to the menu. We automatically start the Wolf's Revenge again, which is nice. Conveyor belt reduces the time to eat. Dishes per customer. You know what? We'll throw a couple of upgrades into that process. For now, conveyor belt capacity, selling price once again. Preparation time, add a few extra chairs, and add a few additional goblins. What do you know? I think we're pretty much maxed on this, to be honest. I say pretty much maxed. We're not maxed, but we're to a point where we're going to be making some good money, I hope, as long as we got the fish coming in. Nice. Right, everything in the farm, smoothie, harvest area is fully upgraded, and I got a lot of cash in the tank, actually. Enough to make the next delivery. Let's get the deals squared away before we look at doing this. I also think that in the background there was an email that popped up. Let's have a little look. I guess you're doing it, but you should check them in the store when you get the programs. There might be some hacks available. Okay. That's cool. Let's have a little look, see if there's anything in the pirate shop for us. Desktop space, more desktop space. Another upgrade to the Wolf's Revenge. Yeah, I did look at that before, but that's fine. I think I still have more upgrades to make over here, but I kind of think I want to just get the delivery made. I mean, that puts me how close? Let's have a little look at emails. 5th payment. Just one more delivery to go. Fantastic. You're about to pay off your debt. Amazing. Right, a few more additional programs in the digital store. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get them bought. I think I'll have close to the amount that I need. Mining. We don't have fortress defense. I've been playing Chiss, by the way, just in the background for a little while, hence why I had such a large amount of money. Yeah, I maybe should return to here and kind of focus up on this. I'm thinking that it's probably the upgrades here that will allow me to force people to eat more sushi and probably some more chairs. Yeah, let's do that. Sell price, yeah, a few more things. If I choose to play this actively, we can get kind of far, but I mean, I've not really invested that much time, effort, and energy into doing it. Fortress defense, let's just not buy it for now. That's fine. Let's get rid of Chiss. So, mining, I'm imagining, is probably the most basic one that we can get here. Lots of upgrades. Add goblin, extra miners, mining speed, rarity of metals, metal deposits, gem deposits, gem rarity. We'll get an upgrade across to everything. I think this is going to work very, very similarly to the harvest sort of mechanic, where we see everybody just sort of come across here, and we can upgrade like the number of rocks and stuff. We stick it into the minecart there. That's kind of cool. I dig that. That's looking good. Oh, more deliveries. 18 gems. Don't have the deliveries for gems yet. Oh, I haven't fully upgraded alchemy yet, although it doesn't really matter because we've got 1,200 potions, which I think is more than enough for now. Okay, so that's mining. What's transmutation? Transmutate? Okay, we can transmutate coins into gems into coins? I don't know. I don't know. What are we transmutating? It's gems, right. So we need gems in order to transmutate into stuff. Fine. Okay, let's come back to that. Blacksmith. We literally just click and it costs us iron ore and it gives us a sword. Okay, so we can get the clicks set up here as well. I'm thinking maybe we upgrade this to the max, which I don't think is going to take that much to do. It's going to get pretty darn close. But I'm thinking that we swap out alchemy. Yeah, there we go. We swap out alchemy there. We get rid of you. We put the blacksmith in here, which we might not have enough iron production being generated from the mine quite yet. Let's see. Metal deposits? Yeah, it'll be metal deposits. Fine. Get that upgraded. So we've got more metal deposits the next time that we rock and roll. And let's also increase movement speed, because this is just taking far too long. Yeah, good. So that disappears. We move into the next area. Fantastic. There's loads of resources here and loads that we're going to be able to immediately get down and dirty with, which is fantastic. Looking good. Okay, so blacksmith, transmutation, that is all dealt with. Can we deal with gems now? No, we do not have enough to deal with gems, but the flowers, I'm pretty certain that we do. Blacksmith is just working away. Automatic cursors. We can't get rid of automatic cursors without very annoyingly getting rid of it. That's fine. We can get that set up again. Get that set up again. Fantastic. Looking good. Okay, that's great. And now I need to go to the automator. We need to get CAPTCHA automated. Oh, do we need to leave this open? Is that what we need to do? Traffic fines automated and alchemy automated? Yeah, nice. Okay, so that's perfect. It looks like we need to leave this window open in order for it actually to function. I'm okay with that. Well, we have to deal with it. There's no other sort of alternative option. We just have to make do. Right, the real question is, what is next? Do we maybe want to say Happy Carrot and Farm can get ditched? I am a little bit low on the old space. Pirate Shop, we can get a little bit more space. So I guess I'll do that. And we'll remove that. So that gives us a fifth area here. Deliveries, yeah, there's nothing super new. That's fine, though. Okay, good. Yeah, what was our next milestone? It was 200. It was 2 million. Wow. Okay. So let's buy that last bit of where is it? There we go. Buy the last fortress defense. Fantastic. Return. I'm thinking that is the last thing. Let's get it opened over here. Ooh, very nice. It's like a little tower defense thing. So we got a big tower, and presumably we can hire a whole bunch of goblins all the way over here. No idea how much they actually cost. Sure. Yeah, no idea what it costs to upgrade these goblins. Yeah, goblins start at a higher level. Sure, firing speed, healing potion, extra earnings, fantastic. Okay, so the goblins are actually like on the track. They're they're not just... Aha, look at that. They're not just there. I wonder if we can maybe get an upgrade in the pirate shop that will, yes, allow us to automate this. Enemies appear. Each time a goblin defeats an enemy, it will automatically level up if there are enough weapons available. Right, so that's why we need to get ourselves some weapons. I hadn't really checked on my inventory situation, but weapon-wise, that's why we're manufacturing goods at the blacksmith. That is why it is so darned important. In fact, let's actually look at what it entails. Is it just... I think it's just... Well, give us a chance to get 2 weapons instead of 1. That's nice. Cool. And just get it leveled as much as we possibly can. So that should give us... plenty of weapons in order to throw them into... Where is it? It's down here. Beautiful. Nice, 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 nice. Leveled. Fantastic. Increased firing speeds. Extra earnings. Goblin start. Yeah, we'll get all of that. Don't you worry. Oh, I see. I can trigger fast firing speed, which tenuously works, but that's okay. Oh, I see. We can upgrade you by just adding all of the different weapons to the different characters. Fine. Fine, fine, fine. Right, what's really important is that we sort out our mining situation. That is the whole sort of crux of the matter, I do indeed believe. So let's get that all sorted. Is there anything else that I want to automate? No, I don't think so. Although I could increase the amount of resources by 10%. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. Right, the fort is about to fall. That is... you know, par for the course of doing business, I'm afraid. Not much that we can really do about it. I think we are probably cream crackered here. And if we're not, yeah, it's going to be a pretty darn close run thing. I need to also put some more effort and energy into solving this issue. Here's what I think I need to do. I need to max out this area. Probably, wow, able to max it out in a 1-er. Very, very nice indeed. Need to max out this area next. Do I really need to worry about Wolf's Revenge? I don't know how much money we make from it. I should probably, like, just punt it into the Automator, and then that would give us a nice little accurate representation of how much money we're making. The good news is that sushi-wise, we are absolutely capped. There we go. Fantastic. And, what, 1, maybe 2 more upgrades here? Perfect. Looking pretty darn good. Okay, so that's all looking great. Now we can really focus our attention squarely on... Should I maybe put these in the right... in a good location? There we go. Get that over there. Blacksmith I'm going to leave down over yonder. That is fine. There's nothing else that I can possibly do right now, is there? Deliver 18 gems. We cannot do the gems. That's very annoying. Very annoying. Let's... increase the number of gems that we get, I suppose. Maybe the rarity of metals. I mean, I don't really think that it makes a huge amount of difference. Walk speed, mine speed, number of miners, all of the above. Yes, please. Okay, let's max this out. Once we've maxed this out, then we can try Fortress Defense again. Okay, I've moved all of the relevant stuff onto one screen here. I'm not totally maxed out on the mining department yet. We're getting there. I'm definitely, like, reasonably happy with it. I'm occasionally upgrading the blacksmith here. We are up to about 200 or 300 weapons, which I think is pretty decent. We're gonna immediately crack things open. We're gonna throw you in there. We're gonna upgrade you to... I don't know, as high a level as we possibly can, I guess. 30 is the max, as it turns out. That's A-okay with me. We'll take dropped from the enemy. That's pretty good. I don't even know what we get from each and every enemy, but that's fine. It's not going to stop me from throwing a whole bunch of people into the mix here. Max out everyone that we possibly can. Looking good. Let's get you maxed out as well. So that's a pretty good combo, if I do indeed say so myself. Right. What's next? We'll do this potion. What did the potion thing do again? When they're about to die, goblins will use a healing potion if one is available. Well, we got 1,900 available, so yeah, you could say that. You could say that. We'll get another increase into the healing potion, I suppose. HP-wise, yeah, I mean, things are looking good. It looks like we're getting more and more money per dying goblin zombie dead creature thing. So I think we're doing you know, a not too bad job of keeping everybody alive here, which is good. And we are advancing. I don't think there's any sort of visual indication of how far through we actually are. Increase earnings, goblin start level. Yeah, I suppose that's fine. Max that out. That's okay. Maybe one more. Yeah. I think that's okay. Good. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. We're using the health potions about as regularly as I think we can be expected to use them. Metal is in a pretty decent place. Weapons are in an even better place, to be honest. I mean, I should just max out all of these people. All of these goblins into their goblin slots, which is marvelous. And once I have done that... Oh, are we going to lose a goblin up here? No, we use a healing potion. Amazing. Amazing. Let's get another upgrade. I think the healing potion is making a ridiculously large difference. Maybe it's just because they're not actually dying and they're just getting stronger. But yeah, I mean, they're healing for a heck of a lot, and they don't seem to be dying. So that's great, and that seems to be making me a lot of money. Now, the interesting thing about this, right, is that if our objective is to make... What is it? Oh, yeah. Deliver the gems, deliver the eggs, it's fine. If our objective is to spend 2 million, right, which is a very, very large amount, we need a way to make money incrementally, right? And it looks like each and every subsequent little death of the gremlins here, the evil goblins, it looks like that is making me more and more and more money. Again, there's no real way for me to tell what the heck is actually happening, but it looks good. What I am going to do is I'm going to check the pirate shop and see what those two upgrades were. Fortress defense. Automatically level up if there are enough weapons available. Maximum level is 30. It'll instead heal 25% of its HP. Yeah, fine. Enemies appear and move twice as fast. Yeah, I will get that upgrade because that means that we are going to be able to dispatch the enemies more quickly, which is going to make my life a lot easier. Oh yeah, there's also transmutation. I need to transmutate something. What do I need to transmutate? Milk? Milk into gems. What is it? It makes gems... Oh, gems into milk. Okay, we need gems into... We need gems into cash. So that's basically what we need. I don't think there's anything else that we... Yeah, I don't think there's anything else that we need other than that. Right, I am losing a little bit of infrastructure here. Not super ideal, but as long as I try and stay on top of things, we should be just fine. How much are we making for a kill here? 1,500? They do move twice as fast, and there's twice as many enemies now. So I feel like that's not a great thing that I've done there. But you know what? We need to get more skin in the game, which is what's darn important. 1,700 apiece. Not too bad at all. Oh, and yeah, things are definitely going south here, but I have maxed out my my mining, which is looking and feeling pretty darn good. Yeah, this tower is definitely going to fall. I think it is highly unlikely that we are going to be able to stop it. I still need to make sure that we upgrade with the maximum number of weapons that we possibly can. There's just a lot of clicking happening here. Yeah, it's happening. How many gems are we on? We're on 7, 12, 14 gems there. Let's try a little bit of transmutation, shall we? See if there's any other deliveries that we can drop off now. Yeah, it's good. That's good. That's fine. Yeah, we're maxed out on pretty much everything, aren't we? Yeah, so 10,000 per gem. That is how we make our money. That is absolutely how we make our money. Increase the amount of space available on the desktop. I don't think I need to. I don't think I need to do that at all. I don't think that there's anything else that we can upgrade. I think we are fully maxed out, upgraded. We'll get rid of the pirate shop. We'll have a little look at the email. Remember, yep, there's more stuff, a few more gems. Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything that I possibly can do. We'll get you in there, you in there, you in there. There's like one, maybe, yeah, 2 upgrades there that we can get. I'll put some upgrades there. We can upgrade manually all these weapons and whatnot. I could probably play the Wolf's Revenge or whatever the heck it's called, the Wolf's Revenge, a little bit more closely down here, which would make... Oh, actually, yeah, I haven't upgraded this yet to the max. Okay, this might be a nice little money spinner. Sure, get you maxed. I think that is everything maxed, right? I mean, if we have a little look at the... achievements here, accumulate 10 million money. Reach the rank 1 in the chessboard, reach the end of Wolf's Revenge, end with the bad ending, complete Fortress Defense, end with a good ending, make the 6th delivery to Fun Corp. See the credits. Okay, there's clearly, like, a little bit more to be done, but I'm thinking that we're pretty much there. It's just a case of nabbing ourselves the sweet 2 million coins in order to officially call it 1. Well, you know what? Let's see if we can try and do it. Well, this is looking very good. I don't think there's any more enemies coming. Holy cow, we just beat Fortress Defense. That was not something that I was anticipating that I would do. I'm still only about 1.2 million of the way there. I did redeploy a clicker. Why don't we see if we can try and maybe move some of our attention down to this bad boy down here, and now we can get in on all of that clicky action that I have kind of been neglecting for a little while. Where's my inventory? It's over there. 9 gems. That's fine. We can transmutate from here. It's fine. It's fine. Transmutate. I mean, I don't want leaves. I don't want vegetables. I don't want logs. I don't want anything. I just want cash. I think that there's a fairly reasonable expectation that we can probably finish Wolf's Revenge in just a little bit. I mean, that was pretty good. How much did we get from killing that, like, dragonfly thing? Was it 60k? Or was it 60? I think that might have been like 60 bucks, not 60k. If so, yeah, it was 60 bucks. Okay, it wasn't 60k. We should restart this. Yeah, we should restart this just so that we have a little bit of extra generation. We still have one clicker making weapons for us, and we can always sort of change that around. But I want to see... Ooh, you look like a boss. You very much look like a boss here. There we go. I love it. I love it. Is that it? We're keeping on going. Okay, Wolf's Revenge. Let's... Ooh. That's a mythological minotaur. Level 22? What could be next? Another one. Okay. I don't know how many levels it goes on up to, though. Yeah, no idea. Absolutely no idea. Shield reduces damage. HP coming from the potion. It's a good amount of options that we've got, and we're definitely dealing out enough damage. Should I return up here and have a little look? Probably should. Let's make sure that I'm just doing this. Great. Happy days. How many weapons do we have? 1,800? 1,900? That's not bad. Okay. We'll return and have a little look at that specifically in a little bit. What do we think is going to be the final round? Level 25? Maybe level 30? Maybe 50. Maybe 50 at this rate. I'm not sure. Well, this is round 30 for the Wolf's Revenge. I'm still 100% automated. Is it the final round? No, it's not. We're going to continue on to round 31, and I'm going to check back up here and manually try and beat this Fortress Defense game again before we finish Wolf's... What is it? Wolf's Revenge? Yeah. Oh, there's a big wolf here, round 33. Is that the big wolf that we needed to get revenge on? No. There's another big wolf that we apparently need to get revenge on. The stakes are so high. Who knows what's happening? Let's transmutate a little bit. That'll take us up to 1.7. That's pretty darn good. Let's make sure that we are constantly just doing a little bit of a refresh up here. Even if it doesn't necessarily completely stop the enemy, at least we are going to be sort of slowing them down by throwing bodies in their faces. And we are making sure that we are constantly maxing absolutely everyone out. I have 1,900 or 1,500 weapons in stock. I think that'll be enough. Whether or not we maybe need to deploy one of the clickers that we have redeployed elsewhere, we can address that in just a minute. But for now, pretty happy. I think this is the last wave. The wolf wave here is the last wave. So as long as we're able to get through this like little grouping here, which I have no reason to suspect that we won't be able to, then we will probably be just fine, which is grand. Nice. Looking very, very good. Back to Wolf's Revenge. We're up to level 40. Let's see. Yeah, we conked you out. Amazing. And we just keep going. Okay, okay. I'm not complaining. Let's transmutate a little bit more. We're very, very close to that magical 2 million number. Almost ready to completely repay our debts. Are we going to be able to beat this fortress defense before we get there? It's going to be a close run thing. I suspect that we'll probably finish the delivery mission before we finish this, finish this round again. Yep, there we go. That's our 2 million. Fantastic. Well, we got 500k for beating that. Okay, I didn't realize that was exactly, it was exactly that much. That's quite intense. Right, you've got to be close to the final boss over here. Round 44. Come on. It's got to be round 50. Let's get to round 50. Let's see how that is. And then let's send it. All right, round 49 just finished up. It's round 50. It's Sword Satan over here. Ooh, it was close, but hey, look at that. We did it. Amazing. Okay, so we finished Wolf's Revenge. We finished Fortress Defense. I think that's pretty much everything. Let's make the delivery and get the achievement. Fantastic. Deliver all of this stuff. That's good. And then can I check out the pirate shop and maybe just buy a little bit more desktop space just so that I can like flex on the fact that I'm opening my inbox on an empty screen. You've paid off your debt to Fun Corp. Now you only need to cover the late payment interest and the equipment loan. Please make a new delivery using the deliveries program. Oh no. How much is it? 10 million? 10 flippin' million? You're kidding me. Right, what have we got? Antivirus? Work remotely for Fun Corp clients to rid their... I knew it. I knew they wouldn't stop until they squeezed you dry. Don't keep giving them money. We're going to take advantage of their software. We're going to teach Funzo McFun a lesson. Okay. I managed to create a mod for the antivirus. I'm sure you'll figure out what to do with it. You can buy it from my store. Please use it for good. Okay. Fine. Fine. Right, so is it here? No, it is not here. It is in the digital store. That's it. All right, buy the antivirus. Let's open it up. What the heck is this? We need to check each computer to make sure it's free of viruses. Click the finish button. Are always viruses and should be deleted. Comp files cannot be deleted and on their own have a negative effect. Save files or containers. Text files should not be deleted. Okay, voice files for program files. Oh, okay. This is quite a lot of stuff to take into account. Can be opened, taking extra precautions to fine, open it up. Please enter the code to unlock. So, do we need like the voice code? Let's have a little look at the voice code. See what it is. To obtain a transcript, please send it to Fun Corp. Transcription department. Send to transcribers? Sure. You've obtained the file with the audio. That's the text file. That's fine. We'll analyze this voice file as well, which presumably will also need to be sent to the transcribers. Then let's check out this text file. Analyze. Yep. See what's inside. Contains nothing relevant. Love to see it. Okay. What about this? Various irrelevant data and the code 517. Okay. Let's open. 517. Ooh, this gave us a program. Okay, I'm going to analyze this program, and then I'm going to run it, even if it is malicious. It must always be accompanied by a conf file. Otherwise, it will be treated as a virus. That is this, right? So if we analyze this file, and then do we run them together? It's not dangerous, but you must check the conditions related to the program and .voice file. Okay, let's analyze these as well. See what's in here. I don't think that we've done these yet. It's not dangerous. Not dangerous. Okay. Ah, I see. Right, we need to buy the antivirus. Allows you to view and analyze certain types of hidden text files in more details. Displays the name of the computer you're working on. Yeah, so we need to buy that mod. Because what happens is, under normal circumstances, right, we just kind of go through here. We will basically just delete this because it's not with a program file, and then we finish, and then we make like a load of money, which is fine, but obviously that's not the sort of hidden stuff, which is what we're after. Okay, we analyze the hidden text. What's this all about? File contains interesting information about legally questionable practices at Fun Corp. Fine. Transfer to hacker, detective, or extractor. Now, having looked not too long ago at the achievements here, send a virus to the transcribers, which we're not going to do. End with a good ending, end with a bad ending. Do we want to send it to the detective? I think we'll send it to the detective. Let's do it. This information could be very useful to us. Please keep searching and sending me files like this. Okay. Can I transfer it again? No, I don't think we can. Let's just get you deleted. Finish up. Analyze this. See if there's anything interesting in here. 244. That's fine. We will open you. 244. Great. Aha. There's a virus. Should we send this to the transcribers? I feel like we should, right? I feel like we should send this virus to the transcribers. It must immediately be deleted. I don't think this is, going to contain anything interesting. We'll send a virus to the transcribers. What the heck? Have you sent a virus to the transcription department? Yes, for the achievement. Sorry, my bad. Right, finish that. That's fine. We're going to keep going through this until we get another opportunity to find some hidden text and then presumably send it to the detective again? I guess so. Or maybe the hackers this time. Yeah. Another hidden text. The file contains code that stores different digital resources. Who do we transfer that to? An extractor? Send it to the extractor. Fun Corp resources. Here's your share. Okay. I mean, that was gems, which is fine for transmutation, right? 166 gems. To be fair, I haven't really been keeping track of my my gem situation. I mean, we need 10 million. We need 10 million in order to satiate this company. I'm not even close. I'm not even close to 10 million. There we go. Okay, what have you got in this hidden document? See if there's anything interesting. Interesting about legally questionable practices. Fine, transfer to the detective. Excellent. I don't know how many more files we're going to need to do. We'll maybe try with another 2. And then after this, we'll probably send it to the... Probably start sending it to the hacker. Yeah, we'll do 2 more hidden thingies, and then we'll send to the hacker. Ooh, this file contains passwords for hidden Fun Corp bank accounts. Let's send it to the hacker. Heck yeah. Fresh money from Fun Corp, here's your share. That's actually kind of not that interesting. Yeah. I'm just gonna keep sending it to the detective. The file contains detailed information about Fun Corp's extortion practices. Transferred to the detective. Please. Please. It's gotta be enough. It's finally enough. Legally questionable stuff. Oh. You have a new message in the chat. Chat with D. Was this the hacker? I think this was my hacker friend. Have we won? Has Fun Corp been destroyed? Have we done it? You found the key to bringing down Fun Corp. Funzo was arrested this morning. And now what? What happens next? Their shady business is being exposed. You're free. No longer do I have to pretend to be a computer. You and all the people who were blackmailed. Thank you. I couldn't have done it, or sorry, I wouldn't have done it without you. Amazing. Who is D? Who's this D guy? Maybe I should have given him, more money. Fun Corporation CEO Funzo McFun is arrested this morning while using the restroom. Amazing. A peach at the bottom of the ocean? Fine. Disconnection. Let's disconnect. Amazing. Wow, what a great little game. Very, very, very much enjoyed that one. Ladies and gents, that is Infiniclick. I think the entirety of it. There's a few more achievements that we didn't get, such as the money accumulation, the top of the chess leaderboard. The bad ending, presumably, is just us saving up the money and paying it. The credits or the random rogue mode, whatever. I'm pretty happy with that, to be honest. Yeah, very cool little game. Love the sort of like little automation elements. The interface, I think, is very, very cool indeed. Yeah, very, very nice little game. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you ever so much for watching. I've been Orbital Potato. I'll catch you next time. Bye.